Good morning, God.
Good morning, Matthias. How are you?
Great, thank you. And you?
Good, I'm good. I've already got my coffee,
That's great.
my Tesla mug.
Nice. I have my tea. It is a normal mug.
It's funny. I was visiting the Tesla showroom quite a number of months ago now. I think I had some work done on my Tesla, and so they were very kind. I asked about a Tesla umbrella, which they very kindly gave to me, and I asked about a Tesla mug, and they gave me the mug as well. Did did cost me £120 to buy the Tesla uh, tequila bottle, I believe it is. There's nothing in it. I mean, obviously it's empty, but I just like the bottle. And then I got a couple of little Optimus bots sitting on my shelf, which were I actually had to wait for those. They were like they were sold out for 3 or 4 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So okay. So what's the market been doing? Market is the craziest thing in the world. Let me explain to you. Good morning, guys. Hope you're well. Introduce yourself. Tell us who's with us today, and what you're doing here, where you're from. Even if we know you, because we can't see who's on, and it's always nice to know that we've got people here with us. So that's the day chart, which is where we normally start, or I normally start. It's a good place to be. So what's the market doing? Gives you this each candle represents one day, so it just gives you the big drop right the way down to about 4,000, and then the rise to about 4,900, and then the meandering here. Okay, so that's where I normally morning, Ian, good to have you back. It was in the Yorkshire Moors, I believe, last week. Had no reception. He says he had all the intention to trade, but you know what, when you're on holiday, don't bother. So today's candle was literally engulfed all of yesterday. So yesterday bottom was at 44.50-ish. The bottom here has been 44.60, and that body's almost gone. And it's whether it's on its way up or not, I don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. So we range from 4,462 to 4,538. 60 plus 40, about 80 pips, something like that. $80, 800 pips, is it? Yeah. So that's where the market's been. So normally what we do is I go to the hour and see what that's doing. So zoom in a little bit closer, and the last few hours. So what it did was yesterday afternoon, there was a sharp drop. We were on the call at that time, and Matthias and Mark was on with us yesterday. We're thinking, is it going to go all the way down? And I did actually worry that the market could go into free fall at that point. But since then, that was the low point yesterday. It's just shifted, had a little bit of correction here, and it's on its way. And the reasons for that is, there you go, climb above 4,500 on Tuesday, recovering from previous session's losses as a pullback in oil prices helped temper inflation concerns, even as the US-Iran peace negotiations remain deadlocked. Iranian media reported Tehran suspended communication. It's all, spats like little children arguing. But that's the reason, because inflation could be controlled if the conflict ends. So. And then another one here, Lebanon announces partial ceasefire between Israel and Hezbollah. Tehran holds negotiations. US may employ US May employment data due later this week. I think that's today or tomorrow. So, but there's a natural cycle, isn't there? It goes up, goes too far, people start selling. It goes too low, people start buying. It's simple supply and demand, right? And greed, and people thinking it's good value, I'm going to buy some. Really, that's what's happening with the commodity. So now we come to the 5 minutes, and you can see this nice trajectory upwards. And then you go into the 1 minute, looks a little bit flatter, but different time zones reveal different things about the market. So you'll notice that I zoom out to the hour and the 5 minutes quite a lot. It's good practice. It's really good practice to do that. So that's really where the market's been overnight. I hope you've been successful in your trading, and I hope that it's what things are working out for you. So we're going to talk about the on-demand machine learning signals this morning for the first hour at least. Then we may switch to the our mechanical institution style signals that we also offer. So you've got two choices. You can either do both or you can choose to do one. I'd stick to one per day. I wouldn't flit around because it would just confuse you. And it's entirely your choice what you can do after that. So Matthias is going to take us through the trade cards that we have and see where the market is, what it's doing. And then we'll walk you through the trades as and when we take them with TP1s, TP2s, TP3s. So once again, what I'm going to do for you now is I'm going to give you, Matthias, you may want to record this separately. So in terms of put me on the screen, thank you very much. Can we take that live and whatnot off there? Because does that record with it? Yeah. So if you can clean it up, that'd be great. So the 3 steps that you need to succeed in trading are very, very simple. I'm going to give them to you right now. And each one is more important than the previous one. So enter the trade without hesitation. That's the first thing to do. Yeah. Press the button. If you're not in it, you can't make any money. Second, set your stop loss. Step 2, immediately, as soon as you press the button, don't look at anything, set your stop loss. Number 3, set your TP. So stop loss is set, take profit is set. Now you have a defined outcome to that trade. It cannot run away either way. You've trapped it in between 2 points, a high point and a low point and a high point. And once it's there, you can then start to manage that trade. So the first 3 steps are take the trade, set the stop loss, set the TP. Now comes trade management. If you don't want to walk away from the trade, you can walk away from the trade, and only 2 things can happen. You can either lose a little bit of money or you can make a little bit of money, and you can do that all day long. Okay. So the next step after that comes is what do you do? How do you manage your trade? So if you've got 15, 20 minutes, you should be able to manage that trade quite nicely. So we're going to assume that it's a buy. So what happens is you set your stop loss and then you set your TP. And then your next job is to move your stop loss to break even. Now this is known as a free trade. So now you cannot lose any money. You're trading for free. There's only an upside to this trade. So it can only hit your stop loss now is break even, and your take profit, it will make you profit. So that's the second part of the trade. You know, after the first 3 steps, these are the next steps. Then what you do is you move your stop loss to TP1 as the trade rises. If it rises, if it hits TP1, you're out of it. Next trade. Okay, so that's what happens over there. So you set your stop loss to TP1. You perhaps set your TP to TP4, TP5, somewhere along those lines, if the trade is doing that. So we reach TP1s about 90% of the time, and we reach TP2s about 35 to 40% of the time. But it can shoot up, as we've seen whilst we've been trading. So if it does that, the worst case scenario is TP1 because your stop loss is already set there. Best case scenario might be TP3. Then come out of the trade as and when you wish. You know, if you think I'm taking the signals every 5 minutes, 4 minutes is up, I'm at TP2, take the trade, you got another signal. Okay, so that's your trading strategy, and it's very important to have that too. So that's your little lesson for this morning. Well, let's have a look at what the trade card's saying. Matthias, you want to walk us through what's happening?
Let's see. We'll have a new one
now.
Right now.
It's 8:10. So every 5 minutes you can take that.
We still buy between 45.36, 45.37, and TP1.39, and the stop loss 35.81. As you can see, you need to be fast. Enter the trade without hesitation. As you can see, we are nearly on TP one already. Move your stop loss as soon as you're in profit. Come as telling you, move your stop loss to break even and book your profits, okay? It's TP1 on that one. You know what you need to do. Move your stop loss to break even and book your profits. TP1, we are reaching more than 90%. We are going to TP2 now. TP2 is 41.39. TP1 is on the back. If you book your profits, if you want to hold, it's absolutely fine. Just hold it, but book your profits, okay? Don't leave money on the table and move your stop loss to break even. Then you can go for TP2, TP3, TP4, whatever you want to hold it, but make that a risk-free trading. How you do that? Moving your stop loss to break even. This is scalping. I will keep repeating myself, but that's scalping, in and out, okay? I start to refresh on the morning as well. We had a lot of buys, a lot of TP2s, 3s, 4, 5s. It's absolutely fine to take TP1, but if you want to hold as well, book some profits and hold it. I was teaching Mark yesterday. If you're 0.01, of course you cannot do much, but if you can put 0.02, you can do that. Okay, you can book the first one at TP1 and leave the another one to go to TP2, 3, or 4, or 5. It's still going up. I will refresh again now in 2 minutes. And make sure you prepare yourself. You have a trading view. You don't need to rely on the graphic on the screen here. Have your graphic, have your trading view, and have your signal, okay? Have your signal. You can generate the signal every 5 minutes, 50 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour. It's completely up to you. You can generate your trading card all the time. As you can see, the price is retracing to the entry point. If you have your BE at entry point, maybe you'll be out, but you'll be not at risk at all. Your trade will be free. You're not going to stop loss or anything like that, okay? That is the aim of moving your stop loss to break even. TP2 now came back to the range. If it didn't take you out, it's on TP2 now. And let's refresh again. Another strong buy, guys, is still there on that range, 38.50, 39.50, TP1 41.50, 43, 45, 47, 50. Those are the TPs. Stop loss 37.50 and hard stop 34.50. Those are the range now. If you want to have the right numbers and everything else, let us know. You just need to reach out to Ken or me, and we will be able to guide you through it. It's completely free, by the way. You don't need to pay anything. It's completely free to have the machine learning. You just need to be with our partner broker.
Morning, Bohan. Matthias, I'd like to disagree with you respectfully.
Okay.
There is a cost, and the cost is not doing something. The cost is just sitting here and watching and not trading, not changing your future. Because what do you get when you actually increase your income? You get control, you get choice. Okay? So doing something may involve risk, but not doing something involves risk too. So you have a decision to make. Am I going to take this leap of faith? We provide all the structure. We provide you the community. We provide you the team. We provide you everything that's needed to succeed. You won't win every trade, but there's no need to. Right? It's the end of the game. So I watched the European Cup final on, I believe it's Sunday, and I was heartbroken for Arsenal. Not that I'm an Arsenal supporter. I'm an any British team supporter if they're in any kind of competition. Okay, so but I watched the match unfold. 1-0 to Arsenal, 1-1 to PSG. PSG were the better team on the night. Went to extra time, deadlocked. And again, I believe that PSG edged them. Then it came to penalties. 1 each, 2 each, 3 each, whatever it was. And in the end, Arsenal had to score the penalty to actually take the game to PSG to stay level in the competition. And the guy came up and he missed it. And that was it, gone. Fine margins of winning and losing. That's how fine our margins are of hitting TP1 or hitting stop loss. It happens, right? One team had to lose that match. Eventually, they could have gone for penalties all night long until somebody missed. That would be it. It was instant elimination. And I was thinking that trading is very similar, but we've turned it from a one-man sport into a team sport with having this community. So the collective is always better than the individual. The team's always better than the individual. So we've built that for you. We've provided you the structure. We've provided you all the framework. So we've built the track, right? Which is the hardest part. Now you just run your vehicle, which is trading at the moment, on it. I've been building tracks all my life. And sometimes I had an insurance business running on top of it. Sometimes I had an estate agency business running on top of it. Sometimes I had a fashion business running on top of it. But all my life I've built tracks so I can get to where I want to get to. So the mission never changes. We're doing this today. In 5 years' time, I might be doing something else. Right? So if you're going to build something, let's build it properly and let's go forward. So the cost to you is of not doing something, of not participating, of not going forward. We get people here on a regular basis. Oh, what's the broker? Or I can't see the chart on Facebook. Well, that's not the point, right? The point of this is that you trade with us. You have the same information as us. I know both Mohan and Ian, they've got their trade cards open and they're trading with us, and as are other people. And that's the whole idea, right? We're not going to get rich today. We're not going to become millionaires from our £1,000 or £2,000 or £5,000 accounts. But we can over the next few years. I guarantee you, stick with us and we will do this. Excuse me 1 second. The builders are here. 8th week this week, guys. 8 weeks now of this banging. What do you think, Matthias? Is it bigger than just trading what we're doing here?
I'm sorry?
Is it bigger than just trading, pressing the button, what we're doing here? Because it's not far bigger for me.
It's amazing. Look, another, and we can refresh every 5 minutes. I just refresh again, and you still have the probability to go strong on the buy. And it's slightly different range, but you still have that buy strong. That means you can hold it if you want, and you have the entry points that is between 37 and 38, and the stop loss 37 at 36, and hard stop at 33. As you can see, slightly different range, but it's still on that range. You can adapt that as well on the trade. If you put your BE on the last trade, you're absolutely fine. If you didn't, you can adjust your stop loss as well, because the range is very narrow. You're able to do that as well, okay? If you're doing the 5 minutes, of course. And then we have TP1 is there already, nearly. The TP1 is nearly 40, then 41, 43, 46, 49, okay? All the TPs. We are doing scalping, guys. Scalping is in and out, okay? Don't keep holding trades. If it goes to stop loss, if you have 10 pips, 20 pips stop loss, it's part of the game. The stop loss is to protect you, but then hold your TPs as well in order to make profits, okay? Dropping a little bit. As you can see, it's really narrow the range. If it goes to your stop loss, it will protect you. We will carry on, okay? Resilience is the key as well. If you're doing that, you need to protect your capital and keep doing it. If you have the hard stop is 33, and the stop loss on that one is 36. Another 1 minute, we'll generate another trading card. We'll have more entry points. And let's see if it's still strong, the buy or not. Remember, that can change time to time. Sometimes you can have a strong buy, goes to TP1 and come back, and the next will be a sell. That's why it's important to have those stop loss, okay? Stop loss, non-negotiable. Generating another trading card. Let's see, another 10 seconds. We'll be able to see if it is still strong. It's still a buy. It's still a buy between 35, 40, 36, 40. TP 38, 39, 42, 44, 47. Stop loss 34.50 and 31.75 hard stop. It's still on that range. As you can see, it's a narrow range. It's difficult for for decide your stop loss. If you are not sure, you can put between the hard stop and the normal stop loss, okay? But just wait for the best moment as well. As you can see, it's retracing now. Just don't press the button straight away, especially when you have the candle down and we are buying. Just wait for the right moment, okay? Kan was talking about that yesterday. Wait for the best entries, especially if the candle is up, we are selling, or the candle is down and we are buying. Just waiting for that retracement and then you buy it. Then you have a better entry, then you can play with the hard stop and the stop loss. You can put like 20 pips, 30 pips, it's completely up to you. But when you do one thing, keep doing that over and over again, okay? And the risk is very small. Risk is very small in every trading on the scalping strategy. As you can see, in any signal providers, you will have like 50 pips, 70 pips, 100 pips is the normal amount of stop loss. Here you have sometimes 10, 20 pips, 30 pips tops on the stop loss. Then you have the hard stop. The hard stop will be a little bit more, will be 50 pips, 40 pips or plus, but it's completely up to you if you want to use the hard stop. But as soon as you have your strategy, you're doing that over and over again. Keep repeating the patterns, don't change it, okay? Then the probability for you to win more will be bigger. Yeah, that's if you didn't put your break even, or that is coming down now, you need to have your stop loss or hard stop there, okay? That's for sure. Always protect your capital. That's the first rule. Stop loss or hard stop. We'll refresh again now. It's still a buy for me, but not too strong. I will hold for now. If you're on the trade, you can hold it, put your hard stop or stop loss. I will wait for a better trading card. As you can see, we can generate those trading cards every 5 minutes. You don't need to rush, okay? Be patient. I still think that is going up, but that can change again on the next 5 minutes. If it breaks that, as you can see, the range, that is the 1 minute on the trading charts that Khan has there. As you can see, we are on the bottom of that. If that keeps going down, if breaks it, then could be a change of again. Can you see that on the 5 minutes as well?
Give you some real perspective, doesn't it, Mateus? Yeah?
Yeah, it's just touching the line and it's come back, as you can see. But we never know. Let's wait for that 5 minutes again. Good morning, Petra. It's coming back. Let's see if we break that. 32, 31. We will be able to refresh again and getting a new trading card. As you can see, it's coming down, touch it and coming up again, but let's see. Just be patient. If you're still on the trade, you have your hard stop now. It's okay. Just be patient.
I think the lovely thing about the trade card is that it actually gives you, so it's a probability based card, okay? And it gives you so much information. And once you start using it for a while, I've been using it for a few months now. I've probably done it maybe for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But the thing that I look at straight away, I thought when I first saw it, I would be looking for the green light. I actually don't look for that. That's the second thing. So I look at the direction. I look first, obviously, you know, is it a buy, is it a sell? Then it's like the direction confidence and the overall setup score and the machine learning score. So I look at those three quite a lot. They're the first things I see. Not the price. I don't care about the price at this stage. So it's a buy, 61, 67, 66. Then I look at the light that's orange or yellow, whichever one you want to call it. Then I think, right, am I going to take that trade? And these are split second decisions. I'm not like, shall I? Nah, don't really do that. You're either in or you're not. And so then I look at the current price, and then I look at the price that it's at. Look at my chart, and I think, right, is that a good entry? Bang, done. And these are these split second decisions. And then, like I said to you guys, it's the stop loss and the TP. Okay. So I use this quite a lot in terms of where is the market going. It's telling me to buy. And as I've said to you before, never enter. You would never enter for a buy right now because the market is coming down on the 1 minute. Okay. You don't know how far it's going to come. The thing not to do is to panic about trading. We had a guy from India the other day who said, I love how calm you guys are. And that was one of the best compliments that we've had, because this is what we call it our trading room, right? This is what our trading room does for us. It gives us confidence, and confidence leads to calmness. Okay? Anxiety is high when knowledge is low. Anxiety is low when knowledge is high. The confidence that these couple of months that have given me and Mateus without distraction, because we used to trade together quite a lot, but it wasn't a regular thing, it wasn't a daily thing. You know, we'd do it twice a week, whatever. Oh, we haven't met for 2 days, shall we do that? We'd end up trading together. We never actually, the purpose of our meeting was never to trade together. We just happened to be in trades, and we'd end up, oh, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? But these past couple of months have enabled us to really come together and take our trading to the next level. As I said, nobody's here is interested in, getting rich quick. We don't rent out Lamborghinis and, Airbnbs to try and impress you. This is it, right? And for me, the stage of my life, I want less, not more. I want quality over quantity every single day. Okay. And so that's the style. And if you like the Lambos, go somewhere else. Right. And that shouldn't be your first thing. I see a lot of pictures, actually. It's really interesting. People that actually own those kind of cars. And then, you know what the first thing I look at? Mateus, you know what the first thing I look at when I see them?
Yeah.
The house that they're parked in front of.
Yeah.
Right? And it's usually worth no more than the car. And I'm thinking, you idiot. There's an asset that you've invested the same amount in as a liability. Yeah? So that thing drops in price by 20 to 30% as soon as you start the engine up, because the VAT is gone. That's 20%. Yeah, so those cars are about £250,000. So you've just kissed £50,000 goodbye. Whereas your house, different kettle of fish, isn't it? Different thing. So I always look at the value of the house versus the value of the car that's parked on the drive, which is always interesting. And sometimes, of course, they don't even have a house. They just have a rented apartment somewhere. Right? But that's for another day. So we're not doing any of that, okay? And we never will. That's not our style. Build real traders, real people to go and do something with their lives and make them enrich their own and their families' lives. So manage your state, manage your trading. Pressing the buttons, piece of cake. Yeah, anybody can do that. We've seen that. It's managing it and then pulling out of that trade, whether you lose money or make money. That's the courage. That's when you see what a good trade there are. I woke up this morning and I was in some trades from last night and they hadn't quite hit my TPs, but I closed them both. Right, so I was in 2 trades and I'll tell you, one was £358 up, and the other was only up £23. Close them both. Profit's profit. I don't know what the market's doing. I've got money in the bank. Take it. Yeah? Who would turn down, what is it, about £375 at 6 o'clock this morning? Right? So the courage is to say, right, okay, you know what, I'll take the money. And that's what I did this morning. Whether that was right or wrong doesn't really matter. I don't think you can blow an account by taking profit. I've never known anybody to do that, right? I've known people that had profitable trade that let them then just go, and they caused the account to be blown because they wouldn't take the profit. They wanted to take more and more and more and more and more. So that's where your story is going, and that's how you need to develop yourself as not as a trader. Don't see yourself as a trader. See yourself as a business person, right? Businesswoman, businessman, business person, business, whatever you call yourself, right? Because there's all sorts of other things, isn't there, that people refer to themselves. And I don't care what you refer to yourself as. I have respect for you. You have respect for me. End of story. So that's what are you becoming by this process that you go through? What are you going to become? What's happening to you? Where are you going in your life? Okay. Those are the important things. The trading part's quite easy. It's who you become. That's the important part. That's the bit. That's the essence of what we want to do. If we can get that, then the trading's like, yeah. And I want that to be coincidental for you. I want trading something that you do, yeah, not a label that you carry. Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I'm not a trader. Right? I build lives. I change lives. I transform lives. So I bought this thing for myself, which took me about a week to summarize. So Cam Johal, building institutions, creating opportunity, leaving a legacy. Yeah. Curiosity is my greatest asset. I build belief, I build people, I build communities, I build systems, I build things that outlive me. Expand possibility, create opportunity, leave something that lasts. Always know where you've come from, never lived there. Is the word trading in there anywhere? And I trade all day long. And that's where you need to be. Okay? Have your vision. I actually went out. And a lot of the time, these things I used to do exactly like everybody else does. I used to have them on my phone or have them on my screensaver or something. That's the first time I've actually gone out, had it printed and had it framed. Just like my certificates that sit in my office, they tell me that I work for those things. You can't buy those. So training to be an IFA after failing in my business and having to sell my car wasn't easy. And that's what I want you guys. That's what I want for you guys, to build confidence, build a lifestyle from trading, not be a trader. And there's a big difference in that. I hope you guys get me. Message me, please. What do you think? And we're having a meeting on Wednesday at 8 p.m. and we can discuss more of this stuff then. So I'm just going to read this comment. I think using dismemberment remains mandatory. I don't understand that word. I'll look it up. We have the advantage over the ML by being able to see direction indicators, signals on the charts. Of course, it's seeing black and whites. It's binary, isn't it? Noughts and ones. And we can actually see, it's telling us to buy, but the market's coming down. Yes, eventually the market usually does 90% of the time what it's saying. But of course we have. Yeah. Did you grab yourself a cup of coffee there, Matthias?
I still finish my tea, only the tea now.
Or you're a tea drinker, aren't you? Yeah. It's really strange. I've started drinking coffee in the mornings more. I never used to drink coffee, but I don't know why.
Yeah, I still on the tea and infusions. Let's see.
If you can take over for 15 minutes, I'll go and see the builders and go and get myself a cup of tea or coffee or something to drink. Okay.
Yeah.
See you shortly, guys.
See you. I didn't update you yet. We had a neutral card, trading card. I'm just waiting for the best one, and I will refresh again as soon as we can. We'll be in another 40 seconds and we'll have another trading card. Let's see if it's still neutral. We're waiting. If it's a buy or a sell, we go for it. Okay. Another 20 seconds. Let's refresh. If you have yours, just go for it. I try to tell you the random numbers. We have a lot of pipettes there. I try to put a easy number for everyone to understand, because most of you don't have it. If you don't have the trading card, it will be difficult for you. Okay, here is a neutral. I'm still waiting. I'm on the 5 minutes. We have a buy on the 50 minutes. We have a buy, but it's not strong enough for me. I'll be waiting for the next 5 minutes. Okay. The first thing that I see is the direction. Okay, the first thing I see is the direction, if it's a buy, and the percentage of that. If it's more than 65, the 3 of 10 is a good one for me. If it's less, I will be just waiting as well. But yeah, sometimes you have a less and we'll go to GP1, GP2, GP3. But it doesn't matter for me. I will be waiting for the right ones for me. Okay, that's you need to do as well. Be patient, wait for the right ones. Don't keep chasing. Okay, don't keep chasing. And there's plenty of time, plenty of opportunities on the day. If we don't have the best morning, just wait for the afternoon, or you can carry on generating trading cards all day. Okay, don't need to rush, you don't need to chase. Be patient and take only the best ones. Okay, if it's more than 65, on my point of view, I go for it. But it needs to be the 3 of them: the direction confidence, the overall setup score, and the machine learning score. If the 3 of them they are aligning, I go for it. But right now, the last 3 I had neutral. I'm just waiting. In another 2 minutes, we'll be able to generate a new one. If you want to be part of our community, reach out to Cam, or you can scan that QR code on the top, on the right top. You can see that on YouTube or Facebook. I think so. Some channels you cannot see that QR code. It's absolutely fine. Just reach out to Cam on WhatsApp. Let's see, another nearly 2 minutes, we'll be able to refresh again. That's the first hour. We didn't have many opportunities on that first hour. It's normal. Some days will be like that. You just need to be resilient, okay? And don't keep chasing. If it's a not good opportunity, wait for the best entry. Don't rush. Another minute, we'll be able to see that. Let me see, the 5 minutes is coming down. It's still on that range. 1 minute, the same, is on the bottom of that range now. 1 hour is retracing on the hour. That's normal because we had 1, 2, 3, 4 hours candle buying. It's a normal retracement as well, okay? Let me prepare. Five minutes. We're nearly there. I'll refresh again. Still neutral on the 5 minutes. I will have a look on the 50 minutes, not strong enough. I'll be just waiting. At least to finish the hour, we can wait. And then as soon as we have a new one, we can like go for it, okay? 50 minutes, as I said before, was a buy. But on the 5 minutes, for me, is not a strong buy, I will just wait. If you want to refresh and go on the 50 minutes and have a look on the entry points and all those things, is absolutely fine. But I will be waiting for a better entry on the 5 minutes. And you can do that time to time on the hour, on the half an hour, and every 50 minutes you can refresh as well to see if they are on the same direction. But the 5 minutes scalping, we will be having probabilities of changing direction more often than the big time frames. Okay, on the 5 minutes we can buy in one of the 5 minutes and we can sell on the another one. That's why I'm telling you the importance of booking your profits and moving stop loss to break even, especially when you're using that strategy, the 5 minute strategy, scalping. And someone asked me yesterday about the difference between when you press scalping or standard. I was checking that, and it's the pips. If you're scalping, you have even needs to be even faster than the standard, okay? Because it will be less range, and the range will be even narrow on the scalping strategy. That's why I like to use standard. As you can see, neutral helped us. We didn't enter that trade, and it's going down.
We'll look at that on the 5 minutes. Gives you a better demonstration.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the last 3 signals or 4 was neutral. We are not doing anything, just waiting for the best entry.
100%.
And then we had trading cards on the 50 minutes, but buying, but was not too strong.
Yeah, I've got neutral now, just refreshed after coming upstairs. I had a new client on yesterday asking about how long, she should trade for. I found it really fascinating question. We come here for a reason, and that reason is usually you either need more money or you want to make more money, or you want to change your profession. You want to do this either as part-time or one day you want to be a full-time trader. So, and we're all different and we're all unique. We have our own reasons. So, is it mandatory, she said, to join you on the 2 sessions? I said, nothing's mandatory. It's your business. Do with it as you wish. But then what you've got to do is, if you want to make 2-3% a day, you've got to put the time in, because you can't have one without the other, right? The only way you've got a chance of having that is to auto trade with us, to give us your account to attach our trading system to, and that will just trade away in the background. It'll trade 4 or 5 days a month. We've just done about a 14-15% month, but we also had almost a 0% month in February. We did 33% in January, but we did 0.5% or something like that in February. So you obviously have no control over it, but at the same time, it's all done for you. So you kind of pays your money, takes your lot. But I think in the early days, you've got to spend time doing what you're doing. I know some of you are doing this full time, and I know others that are doing it part time. The good thing about the on-demand signals is, of course, is that you can sit down at your desk for 2 hours and pull them down and trade whatever time of the day, as long as the market's open. And I did that for the first time on Sunday night between 11 and 1. And I did about 3% in that particular couple of hours. So Monday, if I hadn't been committed to doing what I do with you guys, I could have had the day off, because 3% for me is my goal done. right? I don't chase the market. Once that's done, it's done. 2% usually is enough. But then I'll look at what time it is. If I can do 2% in an hour, I'll stay for another hour and do 3%. That doesn't mean I only trade 2 hours a day. This is my full-time business, so I'll trade anytime. But obviously, trading has changed for Matthias and myself, because at the same time we're trading, we're talking to you. So we then have to take a view on what it is that we're doing. So I made a decision that I discussed with Matthias yesterday that currently I have 3 accounts that I trade. So I'm going to merge 2 of them and put them into the auto trading system. And I've got a small account that I'm going to trade myself. So I'm only trading 1 account, which most of you are, right? So 3 may be just too much. But I've decided to do that and only have 1 account to manage. And my traded account, I'm not even going to look at. I'm just going to leave it, and maybe once a week, once a month, take a look at that. So that's the plan. And I'm not saying you do the same. You do whatever suits you. But what I'm saying is think about what you're doing. Think about what's going on here. Think about what the bigger goal is, the bigger picture is. It's not taking signals, right? That's the easy part. So what is it that you're building here? What's the business that you're building here? Okay. Just think about those things. Are we refreshing what we're doing, Matthias? 57.
Yeah, was a sell, the last one was very low. That's I'm not like updating anyone. We're still on the range to sell, but the figures are very low. I will not go for that.
Okay. Well, you're the boss, so you tell us.
We will refresh again now in 2 minutes. It will be the hour. As you can see, it's a big rectification on the hour. If you put on the hour, you will see the drop. Now we have the week. Is coming up again. Let's see. See the direction. Confirmation.
You want the week? You want the weekly chart? Daily, you mean?
Oh, no. The week, I mean on the candle. The week.
Okay, yeah.
Is my accent. But yeah, right. As you can see.
Your accent's great.
It's going up right now. But let's wait for refreshing again. In less than 2 minutes, we'll be able to generate a new trading card, and we will see.
So we have some news 12 minutes ago. Verizon early today, New York's futures is up 1.2%, 46.52. So the market's currently at 45.62. Beg your pardon. So the market's currently at around about 45.30, and so futures is delivery. Yeah. So spot is what we trade. Futures is what the price is going to be for delivery next month or the month after or 90 days time. So that's rising, which we know where gold is going to go eventually. So futures is up 45.62 troy ounce. Await clarity on the state of the US around negotiations. Gold continues to take its cues from the oil market, given the crude's influence on inflation and inflation expectations, and by extension, interest rates, bond yields, and the dollar. So they're everything that affects the price of gold. Oil price, interest rates, bond yields, and the strength of the dollar. Weak dollar, strong gold. Strong dollar, weak gold. Yeah? High oil price, low gold price. Low oil price, high gold price. Very simple. Very simple once you get it. And that's what fascinates me about what goes on in terms of where it's at. So we've got a nice little rise.
We have a buy. We have a buy, yeah.
Yeah, 66%, not bad. 70%, 72%. So that's a good signal. Well, you see what the market's doing.
Yeah.
Matthias, you want to talk us through that?
Went to TP1 already. I didn't have time. I pressed the button I press the button when I refresh, but that's why you need to have that trading cards. You need to be able to generate those trading cards. Don't keep waiting for what I'm saying. If you generate it and if it's more than 65, the three of them, go for it. Press the button, put your stop loss, and book your profits.
Absolutely.
TP1 already.
Money loves speed.
That's it. And it's going to TP2. I can see that. TP1 plus. Is on that range, but it's TP1 plus. I hope so you enter that. If you refresh by yourself, just make sure you have another monitor, you have the right setup for yourself, you have the overview of it nice, trading view or any charts that you want to use, and have your Telegram and your be able to generate those trading cards. You can have in another phone or you can have on the desktop version. Right now I have my Telegram and my trading view. Then I will be able to place any trades on my phone. I have another monitor as well. I can use it to place the trades if I need to place the trades on the desktop version. But I'm used to place the trades on my phone, and it's very fast as well. I like it when I do it on my phone. I can move things faster with my finger, be agile to make those profits. So you can see we trace into the entry zone as well again. If you put your break even, you'll be at break even. You protect yourself, then you'll be able to refresh and go to the next one. But if you keep holding for a stop loss, then it's completely up to you. But we're teaching you not to do that, okay? Just book your profits. The stop loss on that one was 33. That means we're nearly there if you didn't book your profits. Get the habit of don't leave money on the table. Small bits will add up every time, okay? Think that as a percentage on the day. If you keep adding up, you have 1, 2, 3% a day. That's the goal. It came all the way down, as you can see, nearly the stop loss if you didn't protect yourself at break even. And you want to be doing that, booking the profits, okay? Don't wait for TP5s all the time. TP5s will, at some point, will have, but not all the time. Okay, we'll be able to refresh again. And as you can see, it's really fast. We just talk a little bit and another 5 minutes pass by. Don't chase it, book your profits. Let's go again. Need time to refresh on the 5 minutes. Refreshing now is still a buy. It's still a buy, but not too strong. Just be mindful of that, okay? If you want to go, you can go because it's on that range, but put your stop loss. Okay, it's completely fine to go, but put your stop loss straight away. As you can see, the range on the 1 minute and the 5 minutes is still going up. But if we have any retracement, the trading card is not too strong. Okay, just be mindful of that. I'm not going, you know my rules, I stick with my rules. Let's refresh again in another 5 minutes. As you can see, some of those signals not too strong, they do pretty well as well. That's I'm telling you, you can go for it, but be mindful, use your stop loss straight away. That is on TP2 already, nearly TP2, the last one. TP2 reach on that one. But like I said, just be mindful, protect yourself. I told you to go because I saw the 1 minute and 5 minutes is going up to fill that gap on the range, and we are going to the 50, 45, 45, 40, I'm sorry, on that top of the range. If it goes on that, that will be TP3 on the last trading card. Let's see if it will push there. Otherwise, if you are on that, book your profits. You are on TP2 already. Now you can be risk-free. Move your stop loss to break even and book your profits. And be patient. We will be able to generate a new trading card in another 2 minutes. If you're not generating your trading cards, you're missing out, guys. Please, even if you're on the call, use your trading cards, okay? It will be slightly different numbers because I try to put a easy number for everyone to understand, but you will have all the information. You have all the information. Now, if you want to be part of the group, you know what you need to do. Reach out to Khan today or scan the QR code to be on our community. Okay, I will leave that for a few seconds. Make sure you write that number and you reach out to Khan today or join our free community. By the way, everything is free as long as you have your account with our broker, and you need to press the button. You need to really take action as well. Let's go another 1 minute. We'll be able to refresh again.
Yeah, don't try and use the charts that are up on the screen, or what Mateus and I say about entry and exit, because the numbers are a little bit different and there's always a delay in us getting the message across to you. So and then obviously once you're in the trade, then your charts look at virtually the same as ours in terms of there's always a slight difference. But don't trade off what we're trying to do here. Okay, you want your own signal, your own trade card, your own idea, your own trade. It's your account. So this is not an advisory thing. This is a collective thing that we trade together. Okay, so you trade your account, we trade ours, and we share the knowledge, and we pull this. And then the other thing is you're not sitting there on your own wondering what to do.
And this is scalping. You need to be in and out. Sometimes, as Khan is saying, we have some delay on deliver the message for you. You need to be in the group. You need to be able to generate those trading cards by yourself. And here we are to guide you how to use it, but you need to be able to do that by yourself. And if you want
something if you're here with us for the first time, sorry, yeah, I'm going to say, if you're here for the first time, if you would just like this video and subscribe to the channel, that would mean the world to us, because that's how we grow, and that's the only thing we ask you to do. Nothing else. You can come, you can have your own trading account somewhere with your broker, have nothing to do other than just listen and just have our ideas and trade on your own, we don't mind. Yeah. The only thing we ask is if you want the trade cards and the signals that we provide, that you come and join our brokerages, because that's how our traders get paid, the signal providers, that's how the machine learning software is paid for. There's no cost to you. The other thing is the broker that you're with, if you're not with our brokers, you're still getting charged exactly the same. So
Yeah.
except they just give us a part of it, right? So I really appreciate that, because the channel's growing and we're really pleased about that in terms of subscribers growing daily. More people are joining the lives. We're really enjoying that. And then from further and further afield as well, which is really nice. So that's where we're at. Sorry, this camera tracking me, so it does all these stupid things when I move, it moves.
I refresh. We had a buy. When I refresh and it's on GP1, it's like I said, I didn't have time again to tell you, but if you're doing that every 5 minutes, you got a new buy and it's on GP1 already. Okay. Just, you know what you need to do: book your profits, move your stop loss to break even. And then if you're taking partials, you can hold some for TP2, TP3, TP4, 5, but make it simple. Okay, make it simple. Book your profits. Don't keep leaving money on the table. I was teaching Mark yesterday because he is a little bit more advanced. He was been doing that a long time with us, and he was just testing the system. He was on 0.01, the minimum that you can risk on your account. I understand in the beginning you want to test and you want to have a real account. You don't want to have a demo account. And he was testing, but he was struggle because he was not taking TP2, TP3s, 4s, 5s when they are there to take, because he was close on TP1. I suggest him to do 0.02 instead 0.01, and he can go for TP1, book 0.01 on TP1, and leave the another one, and protect yourself. Move your stop loss to break even. Then if though the another 0.01 goes to TP2, TP3, TP4, 5, then you close it. And right now, as you can see, the last signal is already on TP2 again. The last two signals, TP2, TP3. And you just protect yourself. Book those profits, okay? The last one, we went nearly TP3, and that one went straight away to TP2. Book your profits, okay? Don't leave the money there. Scalping in, out, and be able to be on the next one. Now we have another 1 minute, and we'll be able to generate another trading card. Just see the power of it and seize it, take it, okay? Don't leave the money there. Let's get ready. Another 30 seconds. We'll be able to create a new trading card. And if you're not using the trading cards yet, let us know. We can help you to get started, okay? Is a buy, not too strong. I'm holding my thoughts. I will be waiting now for the next 5 minutes. Let's see the 50 minutes. We can refresh now. Is the time to refresh 50 minutes? Okay, on the 50 minutes is a strong buy. The range is between 32.50 and 34.50. You can wait for the best range on that one as well, because the 5 minutes was not strong. Then you have 37, 50, 39, 41, 44, 47. Those are the TPs. And then you have the stop loss. That is important. 30.91. You can put, like, if you want, 30.50, because then you run on the number to the hard stop. The hard stop is 25, by the way. 25 and 30. Those are the stop loss and hard stop. We are on the range on the 15 minutes. Remember, the stop loss, always, if you place the trade, you put your stop loss, okay? That is on the 15 minutes, by the way. And you can come back to the 5 minutes in 3 minutes to check if we have a strong buy or a strong sell. Use your stop loss. If you're taking that, protect yourself. Price is dropping. The hard stop on that one was 25. The stop loss 30 on the 50 minutes. The 50 minutes. I was not using the 5 on that. The 5 was not too strong. Another 1 minute, we'll be able to refresh again on the 5 minutes time frame. The price is just holding there now. Let's see the next 5 minutes what we'll have. Time to refresh. I hope so. You have all your trading cards ready to refresh. It's changing the direction on the 5 minutes, as you can see now. If you refresh that, you will have a sell. It's not a strong sell for me. I will be waiting again. As you can see, you don't need to take every single signal. Just be patient and wait for the good ones, okay? Don't want to use every trading card. You don't need to. Just wait for the best ones. And sometimes you will have one after another one on the right direction. It's just the patience as well. I still think that can push up. That's I'm waiting. The scalping signal was, the trading card was not strong. And if you go on the 15 minutes, if you went on the 15 minutes, half an hour and 1 hour, you can see it's still a buy. You can write those numbers down and have the overview of those as well. Every 15, half an hour or 1 hour, then that will guide you as well where the market is going. If the hour, half an hour, 15 minutes, they always strong buy, you can scalp. Every time you have the 5 minutes buy, you can scalp on that one. That will help you as well. That's why I'm waiting now. Let's see, 5 minutes. We still have 2 minutes to refresh again. As you can see, a drop. The drop on the 5 minutes went to TP2. Even if it's not a strong signal, a trading card, you can go for it as well, time to time. But I like to see 65 above, then I go for it. But you need to be faster. Look, from 29 to 34 in the same candle.
It fascinates me, Mateus, how much money there is to be made. I think what it is there is too much information, and which can be overwhelming. So we tend to stick to one thing. And so have your daily target, your percentage, have your time that you're going to trade, have your discipline that I'm going to trade from this time to this time. Yeah. Unfortunately, what we've had a lot of over the last few weeks, I've noticed, I don't know whether you agree with this, Mateus, is that there's been a lot of action in the afternoons. The morning sessions have been really quiet over the last 2 weeks or so. What do you think? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's always more action. I like the New York session. So, especially when we have the news and things like that, but you need to be mindful of those things as well. But look, it's opportunities all the time. Sometimes will be mornings like that, not much action, but then it's just a matter of resilience. And then you come on the afternoon, and some afternoons is TPs after TPs is just great as well. And some days will be morning sessions like that. Every day is different.
Yeah, I think that's the only truth, isn't it? Every day's different.
Every day is different. You need to adapt. It's not another way. It's if you adapt, you'll be absolutely fine.
Okay, you're in a 45.28 buy still. Yeah, you've got a 50 pip profit there. So, but just watch yourself. Yeah, if that's your ARR, what's your name? It'd be nice to know who you are and where you're joining us from. Where are you based?
It's a good entry point, but just be careful, okay? Use the same strategy. Book your profits and move your stop loss to break even. We nearly went to your entry points before. We went to 20, nearly 29. That means if you have the money, book the profit.
So as you see, it's in this range. Did that. But it's been stuck here since 7:30 since the European sessions began. It's been sitting here. I did that little spike and did this little bit here, but generally speaking, there's the box that it's sitting in. So let's see what it does for the rest of the day. We've got about 30 more minutes to go with you guys. Hope you're enjoying the trading. Hope you've made profitable this morning, which is what we want every single day. If you close your trades in profit, you can't blow your accounts. As long as your lot size is not too big, you don't overtrade, there's no danger, and you're managing your own money and you're learning the concept of financial intelligence. You're managing your own life. You are now in charge of your own income rather than having an employer do it. And even in most businesses, there's only so much sales you can achieve. There's only so much market share you can achieve. Here it's unlimited. Small account, put in the hours, bag 2, 3, 4%. 3 months' time, it'd be unrecognizable in time the amount of money that you have in your account. Yeah, plan it like a business. So that's the 5 minutes. Let's have a look at what the hour's done. Yeah, as we suspected. So last couple of hours selling, but there was such strong movement from here, from 3 o'clock in the morning onwards, that just went crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of absolute climb in the market. So there's going to be some retracement, and it's kind of around this area here. So will it go higher? It just depends. I was reading the headlines whilst you guys were listening to Matthias. I think it's only the Israelis now that are holding up this deal. And I did read that Hezbollah and I think it's the Lebanese or the Israelis that they're looking towards calling a ceasefire. And if they do that, we'll probably get a deal on the table, and then gold will watch for that. Yeah, watch for that. I reckon $500. I reckon that'd be 548, 49, something like that. Maybe maybe 5,000. I think it'll certainly be $4,700, $4,800.
Okay, we'll be able to refresh again now. is a sell with limit. Is between 32.50, 33.50, and then we have TP1, 30.50, 28, 26, 23, 20, and the stop loss 34, and hard stop 36, 37. The hard stop is on that range, and it's going down now. Let's see if we go to TP1 already. As you can see, it's fighting to decide where to go now. Let's see if we can get TP1 on that. Came nearly to TP1. Up again. If you have the entry right and it's nearly by TP1, don't keep waiting for the right numbers. Just book your profits, okay? Move your stop loss, protect your capital. Talking about that all the time. Just keep doing that over and over. So you can see that came to the range, it's dropping again. If you enter that on the top of the range, you know what you need to do. Oh, Mark is here.
Ah, Mr. Farrell.
Hi guys, okay?
Oh,
Morning,
great,
how
thank
you
you.
doing?
A little bit late to the party this morning, like I had a little bit
It's
of
all
a
right.
night last night, so I struggled to get up. I was here about my 5 o'clock like yesterday.
Good
How's your
entry on
trading
that
this
one.
morning?
Yeah, but I've only just really started, mate, so just got to sell in at the minute off the card. I took one
That-
six this morning. But Yeah, typical. I was up that early yesterday. Just nothing, and then up this morning and well, up a bit later, and it was quite a bit typical. But yeah, the day's still young, isn't it? The day's still young.
That's it.
Oh God, it's 9:35.
How's your morning, guys?
Steady, not big opportunities, but we had some of them. Look, the last one is going to TP1 already now. Was a good entry point. Book your profits. Moving my stop loss to break even on that one. And just waiting for more peace.
Mark, my morning is usually which bathroom can I use, which is free, that hasn't got builders everywhere. Putting bed sheets over, putting sheets down on the stairs, and usually moving something around because they're gonna be in another room. So we're in the 8th week of the refurb, and I think we've got plasterers, we've got tilers, we've got plumbers, and don't know whether we've got a Sparky coming today. I think if he's not here today, it'll be here tomorrow.
8 weeks, that's flown over that.
It's the 8th week this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Time's flying.
Yeah, it really is. It really is, to be honest.
I wish it was. Feels like forever.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's usually my morning. Is like I said, seeing which bathroom is available, and then trying to make sure that we get everything ready for these guys to turn up, open all the doors and whatnot. And then today they want to turn the electricity off upstairs. So as soon as we finish this session, they're going to do that, and then I'll sit here in the dark for a while. Actually, I better charge my devices up.
Book your profits. Come on, guys. Don't be shy. Move your stop loss to break even.
Favorite word or phrase. Book the profits.
Hey, I'm going to get you a t-shirt saying that for like.
Book your profits.
Book your profits.
The slogan. We will change the slogan. Trade with cards.
You can just point to your top like that.
Yeah. Guys, book your profits.
Let's get some t-shirts with that written on.
Yeah. Matthias says, book your profits.
As you can see, nearly TP2 now. He's dropping. That's a good point. If he breaks that, easy, we can go to TP3. Let's see if he breaks the 28. Yeah, you still have something on your mic.
You know what? It wasn't doing it, and it's when my laptop's heating up. It's like
something. Yeah, something.
You know what? When I logged in, it was dead quiet.
Yeah, better now.
No, I can hear it. It's because my laptop's hot.
You're trading too much. That's.
I actually need to switch over to the little thing the cam's got. You know what's it called? The small little Apple thing. It's just in a
the webcam.
No, it's basically instead of using a laptop, you just plug it into the. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. You've got
what's the iMac?
Yeah, just the iMac, but it's not like the screen, is it? It's just the little the little box.
Just a device.
It's a little square box. It's here, so you can attach it to any screen. The lovely thing about it is if you went to a long big holiday, you could take the box with you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then just like a little portable screen.
We unplug that into a screen, and you could even put a screen on the bottom of your suitcase, couldn't you? That's a decent size.
Yeah, you can get them really good ones now, can't you?
Yeah. To be honest with you, Mark, I have an iPad Pro, so they're like, I think they're about 11, 12 inches. That suffices.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the latest one's got a really good camera and a mic, so for broadcasting. So when I was in Dubai, that's all I had was my iPad.
Yeah.
Okay, we're still on the sell, guys. On the last one, we're still on the sell. Okay.
I'm locked in now, so that's why I'm talking.
Yeah.
Isn't it lovely though?
I know it's the next minute now. Let me refresh.
Yeah.
The range is between 30, 31. Stop loss 32. Very narrow range. Hard stop 34, 50. Just saying. Easy numbers for you to remember. If you have the trading card, you will see different numbers as well, guys. See the small numbers, the small pipettes there as well. I try to do easy numbers for everyone to understand. That is nearly on TP1 already. Hope so you had time to press the button. Don't overthink. If it's on the range, press the button. If it's positive, book your profits. We'll have t-shirts for pointing you. Book your profits, okay? I hope so. The guy who had the 45.28 before on the buy, you booked some profits when I told you so. Don't leave money on the table, okay? Keep booking your profits. That's a drop. There is nearly TP1 on that one. And book your profits, guys, and wait for the next one. We'll be able to refresh soon, and then we generate a new one. Nearly TP1 on that. Few pipettes from TP1. We'll be able to refresh again. Okay, that's officially TP1, and I'm refreshing again now.
So it's dropped to that point now.
Yeah,
Let's see if it goes through.
if it breaks, that will be TP5 on the another ones.
Mm-hmm. So you're still holding that 45.28 because you've just had all your profits wiped out.
Yeah, I hope so. Not that I told him.
Yeah. Yeah,
We-
yeah. And this is the problem with hanging on to trades.
Yeah, we're still on the sell.
They
We're
come
still on the
round
sell.
again. The market's moving that much. They come round again, don't they? You know.
Yes, they do. Yeah. Well, you do end up, Mark, taking the same trade over and over sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've found that in the past where I've tried to hold the runner longer, and it's moved, and you just thought you're repeating the same thing again. Only you've kept hold of the same, tried to keep hold of the same trade. You know?
Yeah.
We are on that range on the sell. If you enter on the top of the range, you be positive. You can make some profits already. The range was really narrow, very small range. If you hold some sells from the 32, you have a good profit as well. Just keep booking your profits. Don't leave the money there, okay? We had the last 3 or 4 was a sell. If you hold it, just book your profits. And make sure, even if you want to hold, you move your stop loss to break even, okay? That is protect your capital. A great way to finish the session. Was a little bit slow the first hour, but as you can see, patience is the key. Just having a lot of profits on the last hour now. And TP1 and TP4, TP5 if you're holding there another TP1 on the last one. Plenty of TPs there, guys. Don't leave the money on the table. Let's put our slogan, book your profits.
There's your 1 minute. So hit that, bounce back. Let's see where it goes now. It could go.
Yeah, that's why it's important to book your profits. Another 10 seconds will generate a new trading card. Let's go for it.
All right, I've got 10 minutes of electricity in my house. I'm going to be sitting here then in the dark.
It's still a sell. It's still a sell, guys. And let's book those profits. As you can see, when you sell all the time, when it's at the same direction, it's easy to make money because you can hold and go for TP4s in some of them, TP5s, close on TP1s. And if you're using the strategy from yesterday, Mark, you have the 0.01, 0.02. You can book some on 0.01, leave the rest to go. And it's easy to make more money and protect your capital as well.
Yeah, no, that's gives a little bit more to it, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I can't take the bite or nothing. It's just, do we get out now or do we just set a TP and leave? But then when you're putting the stop loss in, it makes much more sense. You know, we've got a bit more in it.
Yeah.
So you know, once you get TP1, you take some profit and, you know, different strategy. We're in it to just take a scalp, aren't we? And
you are risk free as well. If you learn how to move straight away your stop loss to break even, if you book your profits in one, you're risk free. You're just waiting for more TPs. But right now, as you can see, we are nearly on TP1. You can do that already. Moving your stop loss, booking your profits, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's the best thing when you refresh every 5 minutes. You have a strong sells, gives you the confidence to hold more as well. Give you the confidence to go for TP3, TP4.
Yeah.
And right now it's TP1. And if you hold in from 30, 32, you'll be on TP5 on the other signals, on the other trading cards. The key is protect your capital. If you're moving your stop loss to break even and you're booking your profits, scalping in, out, you can see the possibilities here. You can be on the market and make those profits and go away. You don't keep holding trades. You don't have that massive stop loss. You don't have 50, 70, 100 pips stop loss, 10, 20 pips stop loss. And then if you learn how to move your stop loss to break even and go for TP2s, TP3s, you'll be always with good profit.
It looks very different, doesn't it? The minute and the 5 minutes. You think it was a different chart. So this is why I talk to you guys about zooming in all the time. So let's see what's happened in the last couple of hours that we've been on. So as I was saying, yesterday's was almost engulfed. We've had a bit of selling now since then, so it did hit the top, but that's a wick now, so the solid body's come down a little bit. But literally yesterday, selling was completely cancelled out. Obviously, we have a lot more of the day to go, so that's why I tend to zoom out to the bigger picture, see what the days are doing, than the hours. So we were talking that we had that drop yesterday at 1 o'clock, and then it's just bought since then. So that's the market open last night, where a couple of hours of selling, shooting up from 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. A little bit of selling going on now. I think the market's anticipating an announcement from the US, and I think that's why it's not kind of going up, nor it's coming down. Still in this 4,500 range, $28 above that now, and it kind of went a little bit below that yesterday. So, but the central theme is it's around this $4,500. And I want to bring Mark in because he's a very bullish trader like I am, and as Mateus is. I think we've got $4,800 to $4,900 gold as soon as that peace deal's announced. Yeah, what do you think, Mark?
Yeah, completely. Yeah, I think that's what it's waiting for, isn't it? You know, 2 weeks ago, we hit like 4680 and then it reversed and it hasn't gone above the 46 since. So it's had a lot of time to go down there and sweep liquidity and
you build liquidity. Yeah. So our man says he's still holding SL set to 45.22. Okay. So well, you're at 27 now, so you're still below your entry point. I'm not a big fan of that strategy. So at 25 past 9, you're holding at nearly 10 o'clock. You're still holding. So you could have taken profits many times as a scalper, and I don't know why you're holding. What the reason is, I can't really comment. But I try not to do that. I used to do that when we first started. Think this is going to be the big one. The market's the market, and you see it if you look at it here. See how it's ranging?
Yeah, you'd rather have smaller, more trades, smaller profits than one.
Little and often is the phrase that I like, Mark.
Yeah,
little and often. I tend to do between 10 and probably about 15 trades a day. And then I think to myself, my 10 trades, if I need 3% to fulfill my business plan, well, that's 0.3% per trade, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? Or even less, 0.2 if you're doing 15 trades, 0.1 if you're going to do 20 odd trades. So
TP1 again.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
And that is TP5 for the 3 on the top one, the 3 sellings that we had on the top.
Yeah, I've still got 32 open there. With 1 point going, you know.
That I told you. Don't let me change the paraphrase that. Change that. I told you, but the 26 will be easy if we break that point, and we are on 26 now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say. So I suppose you got in on this candle at 28. This is the bottom.
Yeah.
Unless you were holding from much earlier, so you got in here. You could have taken all of that profit, waited for it to come down and gone and get in again, or you could have gone for a sell after that, and you could have tracked it all the way down to here. You could still be in there.
It's coming down more. It's coming down more, you know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we have 24, 22, 20, 19, 16 targets.
That's taking that stop loss out in the next 10-15 minutes. That's 22.
Yeah, if you still hold
like 4,
sorry,
it's going to come down to around 4.522 and 4.515.
There it is.
Easy.
There's that level.
Yeah.
And look, guys, we have been 2 hours here. You can see the first hour was this low, but if you hold those trades, if you did the right thing, if you press the button, you'll be at least 1 or 2% up on your account right now. If you're not, you're doing something wrong. Okay, just revise your lot size, revise how you're doing that. But I'm on the same trades as you, moving my stop loss to break even, booking profits on TP1, holding it, and now we are in a very good profit. And if you're still holding that 45.22,
well, you're in a loss now. You're in drawdown.
Yeah,
you're in drawdown now, right?
Just be mindful. Remember, scalping in out. The strategy we are using is in out. You don't keep holding 100 pips trading. Don't keep holding 50 stop loss trading. If you are on stop loss, will be 10-20 pips. You out, and you will be able to jump in again on the next 5 minutes. We have been there. We have been holding. Go for it, Cap. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I think the key, Mateus, in terms of what you're saying, is that there is a process to follow. Follow the process, right? If you have the experience and everything else that you need to go off-piste, you don't need to be here. Okay? You trade by yourself, do your trades, and you're done. Okay. So if you're here and there is a process, there is education, there is business coaching, there's mindset coaching. Take all of that. Right. I'm going to let Mark close out today because Mark's been working with me now and Matthias for over a year. Mark, what does that journey look like for you since we started back in March last year?
It's not just, got to shoot off like that for anybody that's coming in and maybe, makes profits in the first week and thinks, wow, and because that you will get a shock when you do, have a tough day. But it's been a journey, shall we say. We've followed different people. I think we're at the point now where we can grow 2 accounts, 2 different strategies, and got the same principles I've learned. I've had to learn that the hard way of not using stop loss and things like that. And that's not following what we're told. That's me, emotions, my own thoughts, and I'm working on that myself. This game is massively mindset. And it's a lonely game as well. So you've got to work on your mindset every day, and not let outside influences affect you. Which I've experienced that as well. Life carries on regardless. But there's nothing better than this. I really enjoy it, and I see the power of it. And I'm grateful for the last year, and our paths crossing when they did, and me reaching out, and where we are now. I've got a lovely forecast there, and I'm on track now. And I just stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. The only way that can't work is if I don't turn up, don't trade, and I don't stick to the plan.
Simple. On that note, we'll close. Thank you very much, Mark. Thank you, Matthias. Thank you to all of you for being here.
Thanks,
please subscribe and like our channel. And that's what gets YouTube to distribute it to a wider audience. We've had people here from Kenya, from India, and a few other parts of the world that I can't remember now. So we are reaching out already as a very young channel, and we will continue to do so. So Matthias and I will see you here at 1 p.m. this afternoon for the New York Open. So I can't wait for that. Let's see what that brings. All the best. And as I say, trade for yourself, but never buy yourself. Thank you.
See you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.